How to build a six-figure personal brand. Do you dream of creating a popular and profitable personal brand? Are you interested in writing books, creating courses, and selling products based off who you are? If you want to profit from your story, you're in the right place, because in this video, I'm going to show you how to build a six-figure brand. Hey, Courtney Sanders here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to me, I'm a full-time online life and business coach, as well as wife and mom. I wear all the hats and do all the things, and I've been building my personal brand for 13 years now, right? Since 2009, so I know a thing or two about building a six-figure personal brand. In fact, right now I have a seven-figure personal brand, and like I said, I started it way back in 2009. Many of these things I stumbled on, I didn't know them, and then I had to work with other coaches, join courses, figure it out. It took me 13 years, but it took me 13 years, so it doesn't have to take you 13 years. So in this video, I'm gonna share all the strategies that if I had to do it over again and I had to create a personal brand from scratch and I wanted it to hit six figures as quickly as possible, these are all the things that I would do. And again, I'm going to shortcut your learning process. So with that, let's jump right into it. All right, so the first thing that you need to do if you want to create a six-figure personal brand is you need to pick the right niche. And I say this because not all business niches are conducive to creating six figures in your business, right? Not all business niches are even good for making money, let alone, again, six figures. And so this is actually something that I go over in detail in my free 5-day Nail Your Niche Challenge. Now it's free as of this recording, but I can't promise that it'll be free in the future. But for 5 days live, we go together. It's a group, it's a live challenge. I am working with you to actually choose your most profitable niche. And so again, if you wanna know your niche in exactly 5 days and get expert coaching, make sure that you join this challenge. Even though it's free, we limit the amount of spots because we do have an option where you can upgrade and become a VIP and get direct feedback from me live on the Zooms. But we want to make sure that everybody who participates has the opportunity to get their questions answered and, you know, that they get the attention that they need. So if we are doing one right now, we do them periodically, go ahead and click the link below. It'll direct you to the wait list if we're not doing one right now, but if one is live, it'll show you, and it'll show you where we are doing the next one, and it'll show you how many spots we have left. So go ahead and sign up, because once we hit that number, we are maxed out and we shut it down. So definitely join me on your Nail Your Niche Challenge. But the first thing that you need to master is choosing the right niche, because not all niches are gonna make you six figures, okay? And too many women coaches, unfortunately, choose what I call nonprofit niches, meaning they're choosing niches that are like deliberately designed not to make any money. Like they're literally going after people who can't afford it and who don't even want it, right? One example that I use all the time is a lot of coaches will try to go after college students because they're like, oh, college students need this. College students need confidence coaching and this and that or whatever. And it's like, college students, one, they're broke, they don't have the money. And two, they are buying beer and pizza and, you know, they're not thinking about coaching. So that's not a good niche. Or if you are committed to that niche, you need to be targeting the parents, not the students. So that's an example of targeting the wrong people, or people who don't have the capacity to pay you what you're worth, don't have even the willingness to pay you what you're worth. Again, nonprofit niches. So if you want to avoid those, make sure you're joining me in that Nail Your Niche Challenge via the link below. But the first thing you need to do is pick the right niche. All right, the second thing you need to do if you want to build a six-figure personal brand is you need to think like a thought leader. Really, we got to transition from just simply content creator to thought leader. So many people are out here, again, trying to grow their brand, and so they're just creating a bunch of content and just throwing it at the wall, right? Like, oh, just anything, right? Let me do a TikTok dance and put something on there so that somebody will pay attention to what I'm offering. But if you want to grow a six and even seven-figure brand, you have to think beyond content creator and really see yourself as a thought leader and start communicating like a thought leader. That's a really big one, right? You want to master those communication skills. And the key thing with a thought leader is that they lead with their thoughts, meaning they're insightful. Every time somebody hears you, they're like, oh my goodness, my mind is blown, right? And so if their mind is being blown, that's going to lead them to say, wow, I wonder what her or his coaching program is actually like. And then they're going to want to actually sign up with you. So you want to think like a thought leader. That could be a whole video in and of itself. I teach this section in depth in my brand new program, the Next Big Name Bootcamp. That's my 12-month coaching program. Like I said, I think it's the best on the market. We talk about that in my How to Be the Best in Your Field video, and we even give you a sneak peek of what the program looks like in that video, so you can check it out right there. But we go in depth about how to communicate like a thought leader, because it's such an important concept. But once you're able to do this, it makes it so much easier to grow your personal brand and to make six figures from it, because people really see you as an authority in your space. And again, being an authority is not necessarily about how many coaching certifications you have or any formal credentials. It's really about your ability to communicate your insight and to share insight at a level that other people aren't doing. So you really want to master that if you want to create a six-figure personal brand. All right, the third thing you want to do if you want to create a six-figure personal brand is you got to create consistent content. I know you thought this was going to be a video about how you can make a gazillion dollars without ever posting on social media or ever posting your face. Sorry. Got to show your face. You have to post on social media, and you do need to post consistently, but it doesn't have to be difficult. You can create systems that allow you to batch create content, or that allow you to take a lot of the content that you're already creating and rework it and reuse it in different ways, so that you're doing the hard work one time, but then it's being disseminated out to all your different platforms. And again, speaking of my program, The Next Big Name, that's another thing I teach my clients in depth in there. I teach them my particular strategy for how I batch and repurpose, so that, you know, even as a busy wife and mom with 2 kids, all of my content is going exactly where it needs to go. But regardless of the system that you use, it's so important that you are consistent. And it's so important that you're consistent, especially in this era of crazy algorithms, right? Everybody always complains about the algorithm. Oh, Instagram algorithm, horrible. YouTube algorithm, horrible. How you get beyond the algorithm is you get it so that people are looking for you. People look for you when they expect you at a certain time. And people expect you at a certain time when you show up consistently. So if you show up daily on your social media profiles and you show up at noon every single day, over time, people will expect to see you there at that time. To the point where if you don't post, they might send you a private message and say, hey, is everything okay? I'm used to getting your, 10-minute live stream on my lunch break every day at noon, and you didn't do one today, with just checking, is everything okay, right? Like, you want to get so consistent that people check on you if you're not showing up. And part of that consistency gets them looking for you. So you bypass the algorithm because they're actually going on social media and typing in your name in the search bar. So it doesn't matter what gets shown on their feed. They're so used to getting your content at that time, daily or weekly or whenever you do it, that they're searching for you because they know that they can rely on you. So create consistent content. It really leads to really big brand growth. All right, I have more strategies where that came from, but first I want to hear from you. Are you building a personal brand? Share in the comments below. All right, the fourth thing that you need to do if you want to create a six-figure brand is you need to create attractive offers. So many people get into business, and they get into business in kind of a selfish mindset, in the sense of what the business can do for them, right? I want to quit my job, so I'm going to start a business. I want to pursue my passion, so I'm going to start a business. All that's great, and those are great reasons for starting a business, but understand those are not reasons why people pay you, right? People aren't gonna give you money or sign up for your coaching programs because you wanna quit your job, right? People aren't gonna pay me or join my coaching programs because Courtney wants to live her passion. No one cares, right? You have to be providing something that other people actually want, and that's where creating attractive offers comes into play. And so again, if you are nailing your niche, you know what your niche is, it should be easy for you to figure this out. You can talk with your target market, you could see the complaints that they have, the different things that they're struggling with, and you can come up with a unique offer that is uniquely going to solve whatever problems or pain points that they have. So don't make the mistake that so many coaches make, in that they want to create a business about what they want to create it about, and they want their offers to be what they think people should have. Even if you know that people should have something because, again, you have expertise and you're like, I know people don't want to do this, but they really need this. Always wrap it in something that people want, right? Again, I'm a mom to small kids. Why do you think they make all the medicine taste like bubble gums and lollipops and all that? Because medicine tastes yucky, but if we coat it in some sugary sweet stuff, it goes down easy. So when creating attractive offers, even if there's something specific that you know people need, but they're not looking for, it's not attractive to them, make sure that you are wrapping it in what they want so that they'll be interested in actually signing up for it. So make sure that you are creating attractive offers. All right, the fifth thing you need to do is you need to build an actual brand, right? So many people want to create a personal brand. They want to sell courses, write books, do speaking events, do all of this, but then they don't want to have a brand, meaning they don't want their online presence to look a certain way. They don't want to be polished. They don't want to take professional photos. They don't want to have graphic designs on their social media. If you can't tell by now, I'm a stickler for that. Your brand should look like something. It doesn't have to be, the best in the world, unless you want to be the best, right? Which again, I talk about in that video about how to be the best in your industry or how to be the best in your field, which you can check out right here. But you need to do your best, right? Do your best. And so Even if in the beginning it just means getting on Canva, do that. When I was just getting started, I didn't have money for a graphic design team and all of that. So I taught myself Photoshop and I taught myself different graphic design platforms. Back then, Canva wasn't a thing, or it was just getting started. I would have used Canva in the beginning if it was out. That's how long I've been online. Canva didn't even exist when I got started. But now I tell clients just to use Canva. And again, for my clients in my Next Big Name program, we actually professionally design the templates for you, and then we give them to you, and then you just tweak them by adding your logo, adding your colors, etc. We have an entire module dedicated on how you can create a professional, high quality, high-end brand, that's at the caliber of what I'm doing. And part of the reason why we're able to do that is because we pre-design the templates for you, and then you just get to swap in and out. So regardless of whether you are investing in a graphic designer or you're investing in a program like mine that's going to give you all the tools to build the brand yourself, it's so important that you build an actual brand that looks like something, because that's what people are going to judge you on when they are deciding if they want to join your programs and your offers. And it's going to be very difficult to hit 6 figures if you're not making any sales, and it's very difficult to make sales if your brand doesn't look like anything, because at the end of the day, people won't trust you, right? So having an attractive brand online is really about establishing trust, letting people know that you take your brand seriously. If you don't invest in your own brand, in your own design, why do you want me to invest in what you have to offer? I'm not gonna invest if you didn't invest, right? So investing in your brand shows like, hey, I take this seriously and I want to be here for the long haul. And that kind of lowers the risk for people who are thinking about working with you, because at the end of the day, you're just a stranger on the internet. I know we think we're great, but other people don't know us, right? We're strangers on the internet. But if they see that you've invested in your brand, they see that you're being consistent with your content, they're like, okay, this person is gonna be here. They take their business very seriously, and it makes it that much easier for them to want to invest with you. All right, so if you like these tips, I have even more where that came from inside of my free 5-day Nail Your Niche challenge. Again, last time we did this challenge, it was amazing. I can't wait until you join us. It's gonna be phenomenal. I don't want you to miss it. So again, click the link below to see if we have any spots available. And if we have spots available, make sure you sign up right away, because it is amazing 5 days. And if we have any VIP spots, make sure that you upgrade so that you can get direct coaching and feedback from me on your niche. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also make sure you subscribe. And if you want even more where this came from, make sure that you are following me on Instagram. That's CourtneyLSanders on Instagram. And if you want even more, subscribe to my podcast, The Courtney Sanders Show, on both iTunes and Spotify. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.